Hey Scorpio, it's Viv from Wisdom Released and welcome to your monthly reading for July 2018. I'm using Los Caravello and I'm going to be doing a 7-card progression for this month, which is 3 cards on the top, 1 in the middle and 3 on the bottom, and I'll explain the meaning of the positioning as we go through. Just before I pre-shuffled the cards, the moon card came to mind, and then I did see the moon card as I was shuffling, and my feeling is that something has been hidden from you, Scorpio, that is coming to light, that there are secrets that you have been previously unaware of that are coming to light. So something that wasn't known before, light is going to be shed upon that. That's obviously going to resonate with some of you, not all of you, because this is a general reading, so do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thank you very much for joining me on the channel, though. It's really lovely to have you here and to have you watching. So let me shuffle just a little bit more, and then we'll cut the deck. And there we go. The first card I'm pulling is to do with your past, which is the Hierophant. And the second card, which is the Judgment card, is how you saw yourself at this time. The third card is the Knight of Chalices, which is what you learned. The fourth card is the King of Chalices, which is your current situation. And the fifth card is new influences coming into your life, which is the Strength card. The sixth card is how they will affect you, and this is the Two of Swords. And the seventh card is the Outcome, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Well, the Hierophant, which is in your past position, if it's about a situation, it could be a legal situation, it could be a teaching situation. The Hierophant is the ultimate sort of mentor and guide, and so you may have found yourself in a situation where you have been teaching other people, or you've been learning a lot from a situation about other people or about yourself. There's a feeling of balance here, there's a feeling of judgment here, there's a feeling of great sort of creativity and wealth. I mean, look at this fantastic crown here, it's like a crown in glory. And he's got this magnificent beard as well, it looks like a beard of gold. I don't know whether you can see that. The keys that he's got crossed on his robes there, it really feels like he's connected with inner wisdom, that he's learnt something new, that he has the key to teaching and progression. And there's great abundance and growth here. There's lilies for peace and roses for love and compassion and empathy and kindness. So this is in your past position. So this is somebody who's been a mentor that's taught you an awful lot, or you've been in the position of teaching someone yourself and learning something about yourself. The next card is Judgment, and how you saw yourself as a result of this past position, this Hierophant situation. Is that you saw yourself being revived. It's like new life has been breathed into you, that you see yourself as coming alive again, as coming back from the dead. So you've learnt something that has really affected you and really rejuvenated you, and it's just fantastic. It's just fantastic. It's felt long overdue. It really feels like it's been a long-awaited revival to feel like yourself again, to feel like you're coming back to your old self again. What you've learned from the situation is the Knight of Chalices, and this is a really interesting a really interesting card. This is all about sort of carrying on the theme of rejuvenation, because it really feels packed full of energy and vitality and life. It really feels like you've been given a new opportunity to come back to yourself. Your emotions really feel revived. There's a sense of happiness, a sense of security. It's like you're grabbing this opportunity with this revival, this renewal with both hands. It's like, crikey, what is it? What is it that you've learned? What is it that's come to light? Because it's had a really fantastic kind of effect on you. You're very energetic. You've learned a lot about yourself that has really brought you back to life. That has transformed you. Now I'm just looking at. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what this chap's got around his neck. It's like a little lotus flower. It's like I don't know whether you can see that flower around his neck. So it feels like it feels like you've come alive, that you've blossomed, you've discovered really new things about yourself, and you're energized as a result. Your current situation, your current circumstance, and you're a water sign, Scorpio, so I'm not surprised that your emotions are really in full flow there. Your current situation is just one of compassion, of empathy, of feeling really comfortable in your own skin. Your cup's overflowing. This is your situation at the moment, that people seem to be in harmony with everyone around you. You're very happy and satisfied with the flow of things at the moment. The King of Chalices has a tendency to become insecure, but I'm not feeling this here. I'm feeling he's really in the moment, really appreciating how well things are going at the moment. There's a real sense of flow. His cup overflowing is a real sense of satisfaction there. The energy that's coming towards you is the Strength card. So what's coming towards you is this is finding inner strength, is finding courage, is finding is it overcoming insecurity. If there is a sense of insecurity with this card here, with the King of Chalices, the Strength card is an energy that's coming towards you that will really help you overcome insecurity. I noticed there's these little figures chattering away in the background there, so these might represent doubts and fears. It might represent things that people are saying about you behind your back that you really don't need to take any notice of. There's no sort of people gossip, don't they, and people say things where people are interested in other people, and they say all sorts of things to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel superior. But you don't have to get caught up in that, and this card is inviting you. The energy coming towards you is inviting you to connect with your inner strength, to rise above all of that insecurity. How that energy will affect you, this strength that's coming towards you, is that you will feel a sense of peace, that you will feel a sense of harmony and quiet and calm. The word that's coming up for me is like resolute. You're resolutely sat in this position, on this sort of plinth here. You have the swords at the ready there, but you feel sort of at ease with yourself. You feel at ease with the situation, and although things aren't quite clear, you have the blindfold on, but there is a sense of sort of like a heightened awareness, and you're quite happy with the fact that things aren't quite clear. You know that things will become clear, and that once the blindfold comes off, that that new reality will reveal itself to you. I think even though there is a blindfold on, this figure is wearing a blindfold, that she can sense through her other senses that there is nothing to be afraid of. There is nothing in her surroundings that that she needs to be wary of. So there is a real feeling of resolute peace and calm, and strength. Strength. So the outcome is continuing on your path. This is just working hard at what you've always done. And this is creating security for yourself. This is creating. This is devoting time to your professional career. This is devoting time to improving your skills, to learning as much as you can, to developing yourself and new skills as much as possible, so that you create as much abundance in your life as possible. Whether that's a sense of security, whether that's material wealth. Whether that's putting work into your relationships, whether that's putting work into your relationship with yourself. There is a real sense of devotion here to getting on with that. And I really feel that it's going to pay dividends. It's really going to pay off. A fruitful month. It feels like a very, not an overly emotional month, but one that's full of emotion, but not overwhelming emotion, and that really allows you to settle down and get on with what's important to you, to focus on what's important to you. So there we are, Scorpio. I hope you found that of use. I hope those messages for this month have resonated with you. Thank you very much for watching. I do videos, readings for weekly, daily and monthly, so I hope you'll join me again for one of those. I really do appreciate your presence here on the channel, so thank you very much for watching, for liking, for sharing and subscribing if you felt moved to do so. I will be back again soon, and until the next time, take care.